There aren't very many people still here from when I was hired back in 1994. In fact, just thinking about it, the 3 R's. Now, if I can just get rid of Roy Teen and Ross, then I'll be the senior member of the staff with you gone.
A happy retirement to you, Dan. I'm really sad to see you go. I was reflecting on the years we've had together here, and I think, number one, I'm going to miss belly laughing with you in the newsroom. Nobody can tell a funnier story about past shenanigans in the newsroom.
Dan, congratulations. Happy for you in your retirement. You are one of the journalists who have made this place great. You are one of the characters who's made it special. The one story I do want to talk about is there was a former news director. I will not mention their name. I will mention the name that you called them behind their back, and that would be Pinchy. It involved a cigarette, you lighting the back door on fire, and that news director wanted to fire you, and I had the opportunity to say, let's just make it 2 or 3 days unpaid, and you were back. I know that coffee, nicotine, and bad food make this place great, and we will miss you around here.
Hi, Greg Herschel. You probably don't remember me. I'm coming to you from the dark recesses of the evil empire here at Sinclair Broadcasting, where we have the terrorism alert desk. And I have to tell you that for years we have been plotting not only for the takeover of the world, but knowing that the key element in that was to neutralize Daniel James Malcolm McLeod Restione. We know he's the key linchpin to your operation.
Dan, I cannot believe I'm going to be coming to work and not see your face here anymore. I mean, it's been an amazing 28 years. When I think back of the times that we've had, you're the only one who first came to my rescue when I thought I was having a heart attack. And you're also the only one who's probably almost given me a heart attack a few times.
My memories of Dan, 2003. Dan, you wouldn't have recognized him. Dan back then was chubby, he had spotty, thin hair, bad teeth. He smelled like cigarettes. He was a totally different guy back then. Bad glasses. ABC came to town to do a show called Extreme Makeover. It's a brand new show, and somehow they figured out that Dan was the most pathetic person in the country they could find to do one of the first episodes.
You guys want to see something cool?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
November 17th, 2003. This was the cover of People. Check this out. Look at...
Holy.
Now we cut back to 1994, News Out of the Box. The brilliant idea that they had to have TV people do radio and radio people do TV. And even more brilliant was that the radio editor's desk and the reporters were all scattered around in one of the TV studios. So Dan was here, and one day Dan had to tell a reporter across the room that there was something he wanted him to do. Well, they were on the air live on television at the time. And Dan pushed himself away from the editor's desk to go all the way across the room backwards, right across the shot, the live TV shot. If it wasn't that, it was his F-bombs. They were always shushing him.
Tuesday, this man, Cairo Midday's Dave Ross, hits the streets of the Big Apple. His mission? Talk with the newsmakers in this city that never sleeps.
If I'd known I was going to be along this long, I'd have given you a lot more grief when we were working more closely together. But I can't think of anyone who's more fun to have around a newsroom, and we will miss you.
Dan, we want to say goodbye to you. It's real hard because you've been here for over 6 decades, which was really amazing,
It's
isn't it?
crazy that Dan's 86 years old.
Yeah.
We never knew.
Unbelievable. You're going to hike the Appalachian Trail, and we all know what happens when you hike the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah, you have a mistress in Brazil?
There you go. Anyway, have a great time in Brazil, Dan. We know what you're really up to. We love you. We're going to miss you.
They're in trouble, Matt. In Seattle, we respect the law.
Up in horsey heaven, here's the thing. You trade your legs for angels' wings. And once we've all said goodbye, you take a running leap and you learn to fly.